Hello, good evening and welcome to Country Time with Quinn, where I'll be coming to a web TV near you. The show is live on the internet every Friday evening from 8:30 to 9 p.m. Check drumlinmedia.com for further details. If you would like your artist or venue featured on the show, you can contact quinscountrytime@gmail.com or drumlinmedia@gmail.com. Tonight we're going to bring you some more of those wonderful artists of Stars on the Night from the Hotel Kilmore, brought to you from Shannonside Northern Sound. It was a brilliant night, and one of those artists we spoke to on the night was the wonderful and delightful Miss Vicky Kenny. Joining us here tonight with Country Time with Quinn is Miss Vicky Kenny. Vicky, welcome to the show.
Hello, and thank you very much for having me.
And Vicky, you're singing there for the last few years there on your own?
I am, yeah. Things are I've taken a kind of turn into the country music scene the last 2 years. So.
And you love it?
Absolutely love it now,
it's
yeah.
It's a great scene out there for young people like you.
Oh, it is. It's a lot of young acts coming up, which is really, really good to see, and it's a younger crowd kind of coming in as well, which is always good for business. It's kind of trendy again, which is brilliant, yeah.
And I know that there's a lot of young guys out there at the moment, but not too many women coming up, and it's great to see people like yourself there and Lisa McHugh coming on.
Absolutely, like Lisa is fantastic, and you have to admire what she does, and she's really worked hard at it for the last 2 years as well, It is a man's world. The whole music scene always is a man's world, but it's nice to see girls coming up and being appreciated for, being good singers and good artists in their own right, so it's brilliant.
And I know that we're here to promote as many artists as we can, and people like yourself, we're delighted to have you on the show and at least give you a voice out there, but you are heading in that direction at the moment.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and it's always great to be. I'm a Cavan woman now, for the last year, so it's great to be here, and just keep plugging away at it. It's great, we're really enjoying it.
And you're coming from a very famous musical background there with your dad.
Oh, I am, yeah, I am, but I try to step out, as much as I love my dad and what he did, I try to step out of his shoes and kind of fill them for myself now, and I suppose Dad wasn't really a country singer, he was more of a show band singer, so the country thing is my thing now, so but it's great to have a good background.
And I know for the people out there, Vicky is a daughter of Tony Kenny, and I would remember Tony back in the years there, and Tony's still going and a very fine artist as well, and I'm not surprised that Vicky here following in his footsteps in a different type of music.
Oh, well, I suppose I had no choice really, someone had to.
No, and you're on Glore Chair there now in the competition as well.
I am, yes. We're right in the middle of it now at the minute, and the voting is open since the 9th of January, and we start our live shows then the 27th of March, and I'm really enjoying the experience, so far it's just been amazing, and the reaction I've got from everyone has just been unbelievable, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it.
And for those people out there, people can vote for Vicky. This is, we will be putting up that later on the show as well. People can vote. The number is?
You can text GLORE5. The easiest way to do it would be to text GLORE5 to 53307, and I'd appreciate all your votes.
And that would be fantastic there. Just say that number again for people out there.
GLORE5. You text GLORE5 to 53307.
That is great, and we certainly do wish you the very best.
Thank you very much.
I've no doubt you're going to go a long way within that.
Please God.
And have you any plans to start up a band or anything in the future?
Well, I have a two-piece on the road at the minute, and I have done for the last 2 years. The aspiration is always to have a band on the road, but as good as things are not, back to where they were. I'd never say no, but I'm happy enough at the minute, and with the Glore Chair thing, I'm just working hard at that, and we'll see what happens then after that,
You get the lick of that out of the way first, and then you take it step by step.
Absolutely, and take every day as it comes, I'm busy enough with the two-piece as it is, but you always want the bigger picture, but every day as it comes, as you say.
And nights like this here tonight in the Hotel Kilmore as well, it's great to get appearing along with other stars and get recognised. This is where you have the crowd and people will get to see you.
It's fantastic. There's such a crowd here, and the Northern Sound and Shannonside, they do a fantastic job at these nights. They're always really busy, and they draw a great crowd, and it's fantastic to be among such amazing acts, and I'm very lucky,
And that's we find out there, that people don't know enough about new and upcoming stars, and the like of things like tonight there, no matter where you are, it helps to
brilliant
promote,
absolutely, because you're guaranteed a crowd, and that's where they'll see you, and you'd be surprised how long afterwards they'll say to you, oh, we saw you in the Hotel Hilmore, we saw you X, Y and Z, which is brilliant.
And I would have found that myself as well, maybe see someone on stage and say, I never heard them before, I'll have to go and see them, find out more about them. And this is where you're coming into vogue now at the moment as well.
Absolutely. You can't get a better platform than that, it's packed house, and that's all you want, you know.
It is sold out here tonight.
Yeah, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. It's great to see it, really, really good.
And have you done any tour now as well?
Well, as I say, with the two-piece, we kind of travel the length and breadth of the country, and we're just home from a week in the Caribbean on a cruise. We're just back last Monday, so hard to get back to reality after that, you know. But brilliant.
And those crews, that's Gertrude Bourne's cruise.
Oh, she runs an amazing show, you know. It's such an operation, like 100 Irish acts on it. It's crazy, but it's such a great thing as well to be part of. You know, we were up with the likes of all the best acts in the country. It's incredible, absolutely incredible.
It is lovely to get doing that. It is, and there again you meet a host of stars from all around, whether it be America or from Ireland as well, and you have a great time.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's an open audience. You've got like people from all over the world there, Irish, English, you know, and Americans then as well, which is always brilliant. You know, we couldn't ask for that. You know, it's fantastic.
And concerts or dances you would prefer now to be performing in?
I mean, there's a great buzz from the dances, you know, there's always such a lively crowd of people up dancing that, but the concert work is great as well because you get to sing kind of different kind of stuff, you know, you get to sing that real serious stuff, which is brilliant as well, which I enjoy both, and once I'm on stage I'm happy, you know, so I don't mind.
Well, I've no doubt it is fantastic, and you're a fabulous looking lassie and a great singer, and we do look forward to hear more from you in the future. And again, to all those people out there, don't forget to vote, and the number again is
53307, text Glor 5.
And vote for Vicky Kenny. Joining me here tonight in the Hotel Kilmore, we have Mick Flavin. Mick, welcome to the show.
Seamus, thanks very much for having me on your wonderful Cavan TV.
No, thank you very much. Mick, it doesn't seem that long from I spoke to you last, but it is maybe a few months now at this stage.
It is, yeah. Time is flying by, and the world keeps going around, and the gigs keep happening. And tonight is a special night, I suppose. There's a huge crowd here, sold out. Well done to Shannonside Northern Sound, and all I can say is, you know, the people are still coming out to support them.
And Joe Finnegan is an absolutely fabulous promoter of all these shows and of country music.
Absolutely, yeah. He's got a terrific Saturday night running here as well at the Kilmore, and he's got several venues in the Landmark in Carrick and Shannon, the Abbey Hotel in Roscommon. So Joe is always promoting country music, and he looks after all the Irish artists, and fair play to him.
And it's great to see somebody that, because this is what brings the whole thing to the fore to people. And tonight, people that doesn't go dancing loves to come to a concert and see people like yourself and Isla Grant and Robert Brazell.
Absolutely, yeah. They're totally different clientele that comes to the concerts. There wouldn't be 50 people here tonight that would go dancing, believe it or not, and that's hard to believe out of a crowd of probably 800 or 900 people here tonight, you know. So, but there is a market there for concerts as well, really, you know.
Well, there is a great market, because any time there's a concert here, or even in an Athlone as well, that Joe runs as well, or Monaghan, there's always a sell out for those.
Absolutely, yeah. But of course, it goes to show you the power of radio all the time. You know, and like the power of TV is marvellous. Like yourselves there, and you know, a lot of people watch your programs as well. I got great feedback from the time I was on it, and so like radio is wonderful as well. You know, it's bringing out the local people all the time.
And I would have been talking to family and friends even out in Australia that time, and they were watching the show when you were on, and talking about the time when you were in Australia as well, and it's fabulous. It's great to hear that feedback.
Absolutely, yeah. We had a wonderful time last year. We were out there for a whole month, Seamus. Of course, we touched on that before when I was on with you, and hopefully we'll be heading back out there in 2014 again, yeah.
That's fantastic. I'd love to be travelling with you.
And can I just say something as well? We were in Boston as well, and we met up with your brother actually. He runs a wonderful club there in Boston, and I can't honestly praise him enough. He's one of the greatest guys we met on our travels.
No problem at all. It's great, and I'm delighted to hear that they're looking after you well out there.
Very much. It was like, you know, home from home, and terrific guy. And then he came down to see us again on the Sunday night. We were playing on the Sunday night. We did a club, just can't think of the name at the minute, it's running through my head, but we had a terrific weekend there, and as I say, your brother really looked after us while out there.
Well, thank you very much, and you can say thanks from there out on the website as well.
Yeah, thanks indeed to everybody, PJ, and everybody in Boston there, and we're heading back out there again, believe it or not, at the beginning of September.
That's wonderful.
We're looking forward to it very much. We're going to New York as well in April. Anybody interested, we're up in the Catskills there for a weekend as well with Gertie Byrne, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Around the 12th, 13th of April. So
Any more back in studios now to do any recordings?
Oh, sure, look, I've gone really lazy now at this stage, you know, but I have an album. It's not finished yet, but I will have it out in the next couple of months, yeah.
Well, look, Mick, it's wonderful having you here tonight, and whenever you get the album, we will talk to you again.
Lovely.
It was great. Ladies and gentlemen, Mick Flavin.
Thank you.
Country Time with Quinn is delighted to have another famous star here in the Hotel Kilmore tonight there, Hugo Duncan.
James, thank you very much for having me.
Not at all, you're welcome to the show.
I like the title Star.
Oh, you are, and a legend of that as well.
I shouldn't one.
No doubt about that. And we spoke to you back there last year.
Would you believe it's a year nearly?
Unbelievable.
Time is flying, and especially when you get to my age, 40, it flies quicker.
I'm nearly there myself already. And you've been playing in different parts of the world. In fact, any time I've been listening to your radio show there, Hugo is away on the continent again.
That's right, I'm very lucky because people like Declan Nerney, people like Jimmy Buckley and Paul Claffey and people like this, they're very decent to me, and they take me out and give me a wee turn here and there, and it's just nice. Now I'm doing a lot of shows at home with people like Nathan and Mike Denver and people like that who would invite me onto their shows to sing. So from my age I'm kept going rightly, but the thing about it is it's my oxygen. I have to get out there to do it because if I wasn't doing it I'd probably die.
And it is great to be able to do that. And even listening to one of your shows the other day, last week I think you were up in Donegal there with the David Country Band.
And you know, it was my first time to actually sing with them, and they're a lovely bunch of fellas. From the young boys to the older boys, they are just lovely people, and they did a great job at backing me and all. I went on stage, we hadn't even a rehearsal, we just got keys sorted out and went on, and they done a fantastic job, and I want to thank them very much for what they did, you know. But that's the kind of stuff I would do. I do mostly maybe guest appearances here and there. This week now I'm up in on Friday night I'm up in Cookstown direction, and on Sunday night I've got a show in the Opera House in Belfast. And I was very lucky this year as well because during our last year in November last year I got the opportunity to sing with a 68-piece Ulster Orchestra.
Fantastic.
David Brophy was the conductor, and I brought on as a special guest Conal Gallen, and we had a fantastic get-up, you know, and it was lovely doing my type of music with an Ulster Orchestra, and all the strings behind you and the cellos and the viol, everything was there, and it was just fantastic. So, you know, at my age it's great to get the opportunities.
You're still a long way to go yet, Hugo.
Well, please God and His Holy Mother, I hope it keeps on going, you know. And I enjoy doing what I'm doing. If you know, I always say if I'm going to die, I want to die in two places, either in my own bed or on stage. And people say you die on stage every night you go on it anyway.
No, definitely not, because you would not be here tonight or any other time at all. People are looking for you everywhere, and it's no wonder you're doing various guest spots and touring abroad because people just love what you're doing.
I love the actual concert because concert is very personal with people, and you get down there, but I'm not one of these artists that wants to sing on the stage and people to listen to me. I want people to sing with me. I want people to get involved, because if they're coming out for a night's crack, God knows what they've left behind them. Maybe there could be different things going through their minds. So when they get into the concert, let them enjoy themselves and let them relax for that couple of hours and have a bit of fun. And that's what I do. I try to get in and bring that wee bit out of them. And it's all a bit of fun, and I enjoy it. And the love of my life now at the moment, I have 4 grandchildren, and they keep me going all the time. And at the weekend, I spend most of that with them. So they go from 13 now, coming 13, right down to 5. So, you know, it's great to be with them, and I had them all last weekend there. So it's good fun, and it gives you a reason for living. Somebody said to me, what's your ambitions in life? And I always say now, my ambition now, I've done a lot of things, thank God for letting me do them, but my ambitions now are to see my grandchildren grown up.
And I've no doubt you will, and you'll have many a happy year with them as well too. I watched the programme there last week on one of our Ulster stations as well, where you told a story about your life. Very, very heart-tearing to a lot of people, and people would identify with that.
I think the main person that came across in that was my daughter. You know, you could see in her eyes the hurt that she went through. You could see in my eyes the hurt that I was going through, knowing that I did this to her. But thank God we're still very, very close, and we get on very well together. And I was brought up, as a lot of people know by now, in a one-parent family. My mother had me when she was 1950, in 1950. And it's okay now, I always say, for a young person now having a baby that's not married, because it's not out of the question, it's not out of the ordinary. But way back in 1950, it was sort of a thing that was scorned and looked down on. And I never even thought about it more so until the last maybe 5 or 6 years, because when you get to my age, it gives you more time to reflect. And when you think of what that woman must have went through in the 1950s, it must have been terrible. But thank God, she kept me, she reared me, and she stuck with me all the way. And the unfortunate thing about it, I was only married a week when I got married on a Thursday. My mummy took sick on a Friday, and the following Thursday fortnight from the time that we got married, I got married on the 2nd of April. On the 16th of April, she was actually, I was holding a candle in her hand and she was dying. So she didn't actually see me in the band business. She didn't actually see me. She saw me in the local concerts in the Parochial Hall. She saw me as a choir boy and an altar boy, but she never saw me on the stage, But
if the woman is alive today, and no doubt, and she's watching down on you, she'd be very proud of what you've done and what you've achieved.
Well, the only good thing I hope about it is, in the early days I left a lot of probably sad moments in Suzanne's mind growing up, but I hope now that when I do pass away, that Suzanne and her mother and the grandchildren have a good memory of me instead of some of the bad ones I had to as well without drink,
I have no doubt they'll have lots of great memories, there's no doubt. And you talked about the grandkids, and they will remember you for the person you are and the fun and the joy and the enjoyment you give to a lot of people out there.
I have 4 now. One's called Jake, he's the oldest, and there's Kitty Sue, there's Ellie Mae, and there's Molly J. I call them the Clampets.
I'm going to say American names.
But my daughter, I don't know how she picked them. I remember the first time that Jake, God bless him, was born, and she came up with this name, Jake, and I was phoned by a radio presenter called John Bennett, and he said to me, what are you going to call him? I said, I think he's going to be called Jake, and don't ask me where she got it, because I haven't a clue. But they're all there now, and they're just the be all and end all.
And you have lots more tours and things coming up in the coming months ahead too.
I have, and I'm going down again I'm going to England again, Scotland again, and then I'm heading away to Spain on a couple of tours, and I hope to maybe hit America before the end of the year. I'd like to get back into Nashville. I built up a very good relationship with Tom T. Hall, so I'd like to get back to him again and have a chat to him. I've been in his home a few times, so I'd like to get back again,
It's wonderful, it's absolutely wonderful. And I know that your career is still going from strength to strength, and any recordings or any more?
I'm actually going in now to do, way back years ago I used to do a lot of stuff like Catch Me If You Can, and I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen, and I used to do the I Live in Is Free, and stuff like that. And I haven't done an album of that type, sort of an Irish album for years. So I'm going to try and get into an Irish. We've started it actually. We have about 8 tracks down at the moment, and we want to get it finished. And just nice, light-hearted, casual Irish songs,
And when do you hope maybe that might be?
I'd like to have it out for the summer.
Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
If I get a chance to get in, because it's very busy for me. I travel 90 miles to work every morning, and I travel 90 miles home every night. So I leave mornings at 9 o'clock, and I wouldn't be home until probably at the earliest 7 o'clock at night. And like you take it today, I left about 9:15 this morning, and I'll not be home tonight maybe it could be 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's a long day.
And then up again at 7 o'clock and get prepared and up the road again. But I love it.
Well, people think it's all fun in the music game too. It's a long time away from home as well.
It is. I remember saying to a man one time, he was in business, I said to him, God, you're doing well now. You're very successful, you're doing great. He says, no, he says, Hugo, I work very hard. And I think it's the same in every business. I get up in the morning, I work, and I'm here tonight and working on Friday night and I say Sunday night. But if you didn't do that, and if you didn't love it, you have to like travelling, you have to like talking, and you hear I do, like I love talking, and you have to love meeting people. So I love all that, and I'm not going to retire. Whatever day I retire, they'll be screwing down the lid and they'll be saying, he wasn't a bad oil sugar.
No, and where can people get in contact with you now if they wanted to see where you're touring or any of your albums?
Well, I have no website or nothing like that. I'm not up to date with all these young boys, I just do it, and if they tune into radio also, they get it with me any day. I always give it a wee shout where I'm going. So I'll keep at it as long as I can.
Well, no doubt that we're listening to you on Radio Ulster as well from time to time and catching up, and we will broadcast out wherever Declan or wherever Hugo is touring. No doubt. Hugo, it was great having you here this evening.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to having you back, and it won't be a year the next time.
It's like the old Ryan Cole saying, it takes people like you to make people like me.
Not at all, not at all, not
Thanks
at
very
all.
much. Thank you.
Another fabulous and successful show.
What can I say? This is truly an amazing venue and a fantastic town, a marvellous region. And what do they all have in common? Country music. I don't know what it is, Seamus, but people in this part of the world love the country music. Now, we have a Chippendale here who is probably one of the most sought after Chippendales on the planet. His name is Big O. Not only is he blessed with a wonderful talent to make people laugh, but just look at that for a body.
Me and Joe, I like a before and after, still fast.
His physique is something else.
Costs a lot of money, that. Costs a lot of money. But no, on a serious note, Seamus, as you well know, I'm bowled over once again. The people of Cavan and Monaghan and Longford and Leitrim and Roscommon and Louth, we have people from Cork, people from Waterford, in the middle of a recession, and here they are on a Monday night enjoying themselves. And what's that saying about the country scene, the talent that we have? We're just so blessed, and it's so great to have them here tonight in Cavan, and it's just wonderful because we're just after finishing the interval and talking to people. They're absolutely loving the show. So may it last forever. I hope.
I've spoken to a number of people, and they've booked it months in advance, even back before Christmas.
Yeah, and you know, it's some of these people, they go dancing, some don't go dancing, but they still love the music. And every time we organise an event like this, they say to us, when is the next one? And on that note, the next one, we're in the middle of organising it at the moment. I just announced it on stage tonight. On June the 23rd, Seamus, you're going to have to come to this and bring the cameras with you. We have an open air country music event happening at one of the most beautiful venues in this area. It's Roscommon Racecourse. It is such a wonderful venue, ideal for an event like this. The lineup has been confirmed. It's open air Sunday the 23rd of June, starts at 1:30 in the day, runs right throughout the afternoon. We just need people to start praying for good weather. But we've got Nathan Carter, we've got Derek Ryan, we've got Mike Denver, we've got Robert Mazzell, we've got Patrick Feeney, we've got Declan Nerney, we've got all the big names and those who are just about starting out in the country scene joining us. And we're going to put in a dance floor. We're going to have great fun. So put it in your diary, the 23rd of June, and we want Cavan TV there as well.
Well, the cream of the crop is there, and new and upcoming stars as well.
New and upcoming stars. I'm just Jerry Guthrie, John McNichol, all these wonderful guys who are doing great things on the music scene will be with us as well. And it's another opportunity for people to come out. But the idea here, Seamus, is for them to bring their families with them. On a night like tonight, it's not possible, as you know, to bring children into a venue like this at this hour of the night. So we've decided to make a family event out of it, Sunday the 23rd of June, and you can bring the children. Stay tuned for more details on that.
I look forward to that, and I'll bring my dance shoes. Joe Finnegan, it was great having you here, and we look forward to hear more about your events in the coming months ahead.
Absolutely, and keep up the good work on Cavan TV, like every other radio station and TV station, doing great things through this man's show, promoting the country scene, and we're grateful for that. Well done, and keep it up.
And I have to take my hat off to Joe Finnegan and Shannonside Northern Sound for bringing us a wonderful night's entertainment in Cavan in the Hotel Kilmore. It was a brilliant night. Well done to everyone. We enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. And now we're going to bring you a song from one of those artists, Mick Flavin.
I had walked down a road full of memories, on a journey back to visit childhood friends. And I stopped at a gate that led into a schoolyard. Long forgotten feelings come to me again. The silence that stares from the dirty, dusty windows, broken only by the babble of a stream. And I feel as though I'm watched by 1,000 different faces as I recollect 1,000 different names. Now the old schoolyard is wild and overgrown. All the fences I had crossed are broken down. since the last time that I stood upon that ground. I close my eyes, can't hold back the memories, childhood voices calling out to me. From deep inside, I see one of the faces looking at the man that he turned out to be. Now the old schoolyard is wild and overgrown, all the fences I had crossed are broken down, and I've learned many things, some of them best forgotten, since the last time that I stood upon that ground. Oh, the old schoolyard is wild and overgrown, all the fences I had crossed are broken down, and I've learned many things, some of them best forgotten, since the last time that I stood upon that ground. Oh, the old schoolyard.
And now we're going to turn to the gig guide. And we're starting off with the Monaghan gig guide. The Glencairn Hotel in Castleblaney, Sunday the 31st of March, Jimmy Buckley, and that's in the ballroom. Friday the 5th of April, Nathan Carter in the ballroom. Sunday the 31st of March, Anthony Rice in the Temple Bar. And Wednesday the 3rd of April, Curtis McGee, and that's social dancing. The Aentus Theatre in Castleblaney presents Cathy Durkin 25 years anniversary in concert, and that's from 8:30 to start, and that's Saturday the 13th of April, with special guests include Frankie McBride and Gary Gamble and the Gambling Men, a night of real entertainment. Waters Old Coach Inn in Castleblaney, Saturday the 30th of March, the Duncan Lullabies. And Sunday the 31st of March, Top Link, and that's at 3 to 6 p.m. Ronnie and the Reptiles, 6 to 9 p.m. And that's all on Sunday afternoon. And Sunday night in the bar we have Midnight Cowboy, and in the lounge we have Paddy Wagon. Jimmy's Bar in Monaghan, Saturday the 30th of March, Take 2. Sunday the 31st of March, White Lightning, and that's a 7 p.m. start. Thursday the 4th of April, John Geraghty. The Four Seasons Hotel in Monaghan, Sunday the 31st of March, Philomena Begley and the Ramblin' Men, plus special guest Aidan Quinn. Sunday the 7th of April, Johnny Brady, and Sunday the 14th of April, the fabulous Derek Ryan. The Shebeen Bar in Castleblaney, Saturday the 30th of March, Bay Ridge. Sunday the 31st of March, Off the Cuff Country Band, and Monday the 1st of April, and Chuck and June. The Shebeen Beg, or the Schlieve Beg Tourism Centre, Saturday the 30th of March in Banshee. Sunday the 31st of March, dancing to Ali Harn and Marion Curry, and Ardbine Hotel in Navan. Monday the 1st of April, Declan Ernie, and Monday the 7th of April, Mick Flavin. And Puck Fada in Monaghan, Saturday the 30th of March, Big Cheese Band. Sunday the 31st of March, Rubex. Terry's Lounge in Monaghan, Sunday the 31st of March, Rainbow. The Shamrock Bar in Dublin Street in Monaghan, Saturday 23rd of March, Rubber Soul and DJ Alan Shaw downstairs. Sunday 31st of March, DJ Alan Shaw. Mahercloon Community Centre, Ballroom of Romance, Saturday the 30th of March, Curtis McGee. Max Bar and Lounge in Ballytrain, Sunday the 31st of March at 10 p.m. is Kenny Farrell and his band. Slowy's Bar in Ballybay, Saturday the 30th of March, C.C. Cooper. Sunday the 31st of March, Claire Dillon. Monday the 1st of April, Ger Long, and that's an 8 p.m. start. The Round Tower Bar in Clones in Monaghan, Sunday 31st of March, Roisin. McCaig Scotttown in Monaghan, Sunday 31st of March, Mountain Dew. The David Country Band, Saturday the 30th of March, OBs in Kilross in Tipperary, and Sunday the 31st of March in the Spa in Lucan in County Dublin. Jim Devine, Sunday the 31st of March, Easter Sunday, in the Times Hotel in Tipperary Town in County Tipperary. Monday the 4th of March, Millbrook Lodge in Ballynahinch in County Down, and Saturday the 6th of April, the Ryandale Mai in County Tyrone. Derek Ryan, Friday 29th of March, Lady Gregory Hotel in Gorton in County Galway. Saturday 30th of March, the Ryandale Hotel in Mai in County Tyrone, and Sunday 31st of March, McWilliam Park Hotel in Claremorris in County Mayo. Derek Ryan, Monday the 1st of April, Allingham Arms Hotel in Bundorn in County Donegal. Tuesday the 2nd of April, Midlands Radio 3 Awards Night in Mullingar, and Friday the 5th of April, Abbey Hotel in Donegal Town in County Donegal. Robert Mazel, Friday the 29th of March, Allingham Arms Hotel in Bundorn in County Donegal. Saturday the 30th of March in the Mourne Country Hotel in Newry in County Down. Sunday the 31st of March, Lady Gregory Hotel in Gorth in County Galway. And Monday the 4th of April, Bushtown House Hotel in Coleraine in County Derry. Jerry Guthrie, Saturday the 30th of March, The Well in Mouth in County Westmeath. And Thursday the 4th of April, Loughrea Hotel in Galway, BFM concert, and that's a guest spot in Loughrea in County Galway. Nathan Carter, Friday the 29th of March, Olympia Theatre in Dublin, that's a concert. Saturday the 30th of March, McWilliam Park and Claremorris in County Mayo. And Sunday the 31st of March, the Allingham Arms Hotel in Bundorn in County Donegal. Monday the 4th of April, Ahraham Centre in County Tyrone. Mick Flavin, Sunday the 30th of March, Josie's Bar in Letterkenny in County Donegal. Sunday the 31st of March, the Landmark Hotel in Carrick-on-Shannon. Declan Ernie, Saturday the 30th of March in the Kilmore Hotel and Country Club in Cavan. Do come early, great crowds going there. Sunday the 31st of March, the Hazel Tree Hotel in Mallow in County Cork. And Monday the 4th of April, the Ardbine Hotel in Navan in County Meath. Johnny Brady, Saturday the 30th of March in the Ready Penny Inn in Ardee in County Louth. And Sunday the 31st of March, the Kilmore Hotel in Cavan. Monday the 1st of April, Ryandale Mai Hotel in Tyrone. And Thursday the 4th of April, Green Hills Hotel in Limerick, County Limerick. Cavan Gig Guide, Hotel Kilmore and Country Club, Saturday the 30th of March, Declan Ernie, and Sunday the 31st of March, Easter Sunday, with the fabulous Johnny Brady. The Hideout in Ballyborough, Saturday the 30th of March, the Glen Flynn Band, the Crossbar in Stradone, Saturday the 30th of March, Matthew Keeney and his band. Stradone Community Centre, Ballroom Dancing, Saturday the 30th of March, Tony Bird. The Lavey Inn in Cavan, Sunday the 31st of March, Chuck June and the Gamblers, Carrick Springs, Carrick Crosskeys, Sunday the 31st of March, Kay and Nashville Sound. Maguire's in Red Hills, Sunday the 31st of March, the Madden Family from Gowna. The Harbour Bar in Belturbet, Saturday the 30th of March, Sweet Harmony, Sunday the 31st of March, Cahill and Frank. The Orchard Lounge in Cavan, Sunday the 31st of March, Brian Kerrigan, and Sunday the 7th of April, Kieran Rosny. Brady's Lounge in Ballinya, Saturday the 30th of March, Eugene Cunningham. Sunday the 31st of March, Seamus Mack. The Chantully Inn in Crossstony, Saturday the 30th of March, Tommy Gormley. Langtry's Bar in Ballyjimsduff, Saturday the 30th of March, Timmy King. Sunday the 31st of March, Nafina. Bellamont Arms in Coothill, Sunday the 31st of March, the Bootleggers, and Monday the 1st of April, Bits and Pieces Country Band. We have the Bailey Hotel in Ballyborough, Saturday the 30th of March, the Great Pretenders. Sunday the 31st of March, Joe Murray and the Texas Wildcats. Sunday the 6th of April, or Saturday the 6th of April, Luna. Sunday the 7th of April, Midnight Cowboy. Duggan's in Drumliff, the Flying Saucer. Sunday the 31st of April, Matthew Keeney and his band. McGinty's Bar and Lounge in Cavan Town, Sunday the 31st of April, the great Ian Corrigan. And that brings tonight's show to an end. Be sure and join me at the same time next week for more of what's happening on the Irish and country scene. Good night from Country Time with Quinn.